There are moments that remind us what community really means. This is one of them. The 20th annual Swing for the Wish event is coming up. A high-energy evening of golf, games, and heart at Topgolf Roseville, all to grant wishes for children with critical illnesses. Over the years, this event has raised nearly $1 million, and this year, they're aiming to cross that threshold. Today, we're talking about hope, impact, and how a wish can change a child's life. Today, we're talking with Sydney Ellis, Development Manager at Make-A-Wish Northeastern and Central California, along with Kylie Andrews, Interstate Oil Company. Ladies, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, so Kylie, let's start off with you. This is the 20th year of Swing for the Wish, which is a milestone. That's huge.
Yes.
So what makes this event so special, and why has it lasted for 2 decades?
Overall, what makes this event so special is all the continuous support we have from our sponsors, donors, and overall just the community itself all coming together at Topgolf. I know I've been doing this event since I was 3 years old, selling the stars to now managing it, running it. It's really just a big community growth aspect, and it's just such a beautiful event.
Yeah, I love knowing that you were a part of it since you were a little kiddo, and now you're like, God, no, I'm managing things
no,
now.
I'm just running over.
Yeah, so you've seen it throughout the years and how it's grown as well too.
I have, and every year since then, since I was 3, I started from selling stars to growing more into this role that has really helped seeing what works, what doesn't, and how we can make this just the best event it could be in general.
I like that. And then Sydney, Topgolf Roseville is the setting, which I've been there. That's a lot of fun.
Yes, it is.
So what can attendees expect when they show up?
Yeah, I mean, like you were saying, it's high energy, and like she's been saying, it's a lot of fun, games and competition. Everyone loves competition. Great food, and Topgolf's just great. They're also a national sponsor of Make-A-Wish, so we're really excited to have it be at a partner of the event and also nationally for our organization.
Yeah, and can't do it without the sponsors.
No.
And Kylie, you've been with Interstate Oil Company. They've been a partner for almost 20 years. Why is it important to Interstate Oil to continue this long-term commitment?
Yes, Interstate honestly really highlights supporting our community and the community that we serve. And this event over the years not only brings the community together, but has allowed us all to grow with one another.
Yeah.
And we have the same goal every year going into this with our sponsors and donors and attendees, is just to grant as many wishes as possible. And throughout the past 20 years and 2 decades, we have really just grown into that aspect and have every year just gone further in that goal.
Yeah, and speaking of goals, how much money has been raised so far, and what's the dream goal for this year?
So our dream goal is to, like you said, break that threshold of surpassing $1 million total donated from Interstate to the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yeah, that's exciting. And what does this kind of support mean for Make-A-Wish families?
It means everything. I mean, some people know the average cost of a wish for us is $15,000, and that is a low cost, or a low average, I should say. But yeah, Interstate Oil's been one of our longest partners and sponsors at various events and just in general. Yeah. It's been awesome working with them, and I'm very new to the company, and just knowing her and her dad, and they're great, and they do so much for us. But it means a lot to the families and the kids and everyone else it touches.
Yeah. And Sydney, for people who may not know of Make-A-Wish, which surprises me because I feel like everybody knows Make-A-Wish, but how does a wish actually impact a child's healing journey?
Yeah, it impacts it on a few different levels. Physically, it does a lot more than you would think, because it's a time, whether it be a few days, a week, or it's just a single event. It changes them emotionally, physically, mentally, and it impacts more than just the child. It impacts the entire family. And so everyone gets to experience it, but it's a time where they don't have to think about the doctor's appointments. They don't have to think about, whatever else it may be. It's a time for them to have fun and enjoy it and have their one life-changing wish happen.
Yeah. Well, Sydney, Kylie, thank you so much for telling us more about the event, and I'm going to let our viewers know how they can get involved, but thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, of course. And to our viewers, the 20th annual Swing for the Wish benefiting Make-A-Wish Northeastern and Central California event takes place Sunday, August 9th from 4 to 7 p.m. at Topgolf Roseville, located at 1700 Freedom Way. For more information, visit swingforthewish.com.